is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to DBL. It's Wednesday, January 13th. I'm Jeff here with my friends Stephanie and Brandon. Feeling good?
Yeah.
I didn't like that answer. I
What
wanted
do you mean?
I wanted like a team answer, and I want someone to flip the table over.
Okay, no flipping the table.
Okay.
I think someone's very pumped
Big
today.
Jeff's a little excited today.
Super Bowl's around the corner. We just had the national championship. I don't know. I'm feeling it.
All right.
I'm feeling it.
Fair enough.
All right, maybe a little bit too pumped for a Wednesday. Let's get to it. It's officially a wrap on the filming of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The reality show family reportedly gave their production crew a pricey parting gift. So according to TMZ, they spent $30,000 on $300,000.
Oh.
I was reading the next one already on 30 Rolex watches. Yeah, that's important. I don't want to make them sound cheap.
Carry on.
300,000. We're going to keep going. On Friday, Kim toasted the crew in her backyard on their last day of filming the iconic show after 15 years and 20 seasons. Her sister Courtney also posted this behind-the-scenes shot of her last interview for the show.
Looking gorgeous.
What do we think about that parting gift? $300,000. They made a lot of money off that show.
So,
is that a good parting gift?
I mean, first of all, a Rolex is always absolutely like an incredible gift that you can keep for forever. They go up in value and it's a great investment piece. And if you've been given it as a gift, wow, you're a very lucky person, number one.
Shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh, absolutely not, no, but...
You ever hear that expression?
Yeah.
Did that make sense, right? Keep going, sorry.
But, okay, so I was looking into all the Kardashians' net worth, right, and how much, as an entirety, they're worth so much money. So Kim alone is almost $1 billion, Kylie $1 billion, Kanye 1.3, and all the other sisters are literally around 40 million a piece, right? So based off Kim and Kylie alone, I worked out the maths of how much that actually cost them, and it was 0.03% of their total earnings. Now I'm gonna put this into mere mortal, you know, like our kind of realm. So I looked, what's the average salary in the United States of America? It's $35,977. $1,000, right? So like 35K, which means for the majority of America, that comes to, if you were going to buy that amount of stuff, you know, those Rolexes, it'd be about $10.
Really?
Isn't that just mind-blowing?
Stephanie.
They spent like $10.
Stephanie.
Oh, isn't that wild?
No, it's wild because of the way that you're looking at it. This is not a charity donation.
That's a good breakdown.
It was a good breakdown. It was a good breakdown.
I mean, is that not insane?
Stephanie,
how much money they have?
It's a parting gift. That's all it is. It's a parting gift. There is no monetary value for a parting gift. A parting gift is like, hey, thank you for these X amount of years. Thank you for this time.
They got me over $1 billion.
But you were working. They were working. They were making money as well. So thank you for shooting me and lighting me right. Because when you do that, the people want to see me, and we get money, which means that you're getting money. So that's what that means. So a parting gift shouldn't be something where we're like, hey, they make. I love the way you broke down their financials. But if we were saying like, oh, they donated to catswithoutlegs.com or something, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of charity. It just popped up in my head. It just popped up in my head. But we're talking about parting gift. If it was something, I think parting gifts should have more sentimental value than monetary value.
I think that is an amazing gift. And just think what obviously a watch stands for. It's like, I know, especially when you're working on set, it's a lot of time. It's, oh my gosh, I think it's a beautiful gift.
It's like you were late, now you're never going to be late again.
They'll treasure that forever.
Yeah, and they didn't have to do that, right? It's kind of like when a quarterback buys their lineman watches, you know, just for protecting. They don't have to do that. They just do that. So I don't want to, listen, I'm not jumping on the hate bandwagon.
I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them.
Yeah, me neither, but I'm glad you said that.
But it's just wild when you put it into a normal person's perspective, like how much that actually cost them. To me, it's mind-blowing.
Very quickly, before we move on, Hulu took over the rights to Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which means they could replay them. They're not planning on filming new shows, are they, on Hulu?
No, so the final season is going to be airing later this year, but there will be there's no more filming. That's it. It's a wrap on the Kardashians.
As of right now.
I'm being controversial here. Could that be the death of the entertainment? Who knows?
Maybe.
Hey.
Who's going to tune in now, eh?
My producer's hat is on today. I say you make a documentary series following Kim Kardashian's journey in the legal world now.
Well, I think as well how interesting that it's all come to an end, and then a few months later, Kim is apparently getting divorced.
Yeah,
well, listen, share her story.
As much as people want to bash the Kardashians, if they agree to any sort of deal to follow them with any camera, it's going to be a hit. Oh, yeah. They're going to make more money. So that's just what it is. All right, let's move on. Looking like Jennifer Lopez does not come easy at 51 years old. According to the Daily Mail, J-Lo sticks to a strict diet, about 1,400 calories a day. That includes clean food like fresh berries, kale, and low-fat proteins. And she eats vegan when she wants to detox. Okay, she also stays out of the sun, except for when she's doing pics like this on a photo shoot, obviously, like on this beautiful beach. And she's a big fan of working out. Am I reading this right? She hits the gym 3 to 4 times a day?
I don't understand how that's possible.
A day? That's crazy. And has 2 trainers, one based in New York and the other one based in LA, who is well-known trainer to the stars, Tracy Anderson. All right, listen, that's very strict regimen. Brandon, I'm going to go to Brandon first on this one. I just want to talk about dating for a second. Could you date someone or be in a relationship with someone, I know I'm taking this to a weird spot, that eats like that works out 3 or 4 times a day, that is so into their body? Listen, you don't get to superstardom unless you do things like that. Man, I like to eat a burger. I like to have a beer.
You know what? Usually, Jeff, I would tap dance around this answer, but I'm going to say it with my chest this time. Hell no, I could not.
You couldn't, huh?
No, because food is meant to be enjoyed. Kale, it's over. Don't talk about, baby, I want to cook for you tonight and you bring me some kale. Absolutely not. No, but I love discipline. We talk about the discipline, and I love the discipline. But at the end of the day, like those workout warriors, healthy food, living people, like I don't think that I could be in a relationship with someone like that because I'd be judged. They'd be judging me the entire time.
And listen, I don't want to I'm just saying me personally. You know what I mean? I love the discipline too. That's actually attractive to me.
Very attractive.
But I sometimes I just want to let loose, and that might break us apart in some way. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh no, I totally get it. And I think, I mean, first of all, she doesn't look a day older than 35 when she filmed Jenny from the Block, and she's going to be 52 this year. Incredible. She looks amazing. Apparently, it's all down to olive oil. Yeah, okay. I'm joking.
Olive oil?
Oh, she's got a new beauty line out, hasn't she? And she's like, I look this young because of olive oil. Of course you do, love. Tell that to your injector, but sure. Anyway, I think she's gorgeous.
Wow, that took a turn.
Gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And I'm not knocking it. I just don't believe olive oil can keep the skin that young for that long. Anyway, what I was going to say, I found it fascinating that obviously I know that you really keep in shape and you love working out, and I know that you were a professional athlete, so I'm just really surprised actually hearing Brandon saying that would be really difficult to date someone like that, because you were a professional athlete for so long, like eating, working out, that's like your whole life, so you know more than
3 to 4 times a day, though?
3 to 4 times a day is a little bit too much.
Is that crazy? I mean, I don't know. When you're an athlete, I don't know what athletes do. I just assume that you
say I like working out. I'm lucky if I get there 3 or 4 times a week.
No, I think that's more normal, though, isn't it? And that's it with time.
Yeah.
You've got to dedicate time to do that. Is she really working out 3 or 4 times a day? I mean, you were an athlete. Was that more than you did?
When I played professional football, if you say you work out 3 times a day, we would in the morning we'd have some sort of run, speed, conditioning, that sort of thing, and in the afternoon would be the actual lifting session. So yes, twice a day, but that was bettering myself as an athlete, not because I'm 50 years old. But hey, if it works for her, it's working.
It clearly is working.
I know. I like how me and Brandon are like, we couldn't do that if we were single and J-Lo came and was like, hey, you guys want to go out to dinner? Sure, man. I'll eat some kale.
Olive oil.
I'll eat kale for a couple of weeks.
Rub it on my face, all that, girl.
I love how we just pulled a 180 on that one. All right. Rob Lowe revealed he spotted his very famous neighbor recently. Speaking on the Late Late Show with James Corden, Rob said he saw Prince Harry at his stoplight driving to his Montecito home, which is near Santa Barbara, but said he noticed something a little different about the Duke, or should I say former Duke, right? Watch.
No, he's still a Duke.
Oh, yeah.
It looked to me, as a casual observer, that his hair had grown very long and was pulled back very tightly by what I can only assume was a ponytail.
I'm certain that isn't true. Do you know what I think's happened? I think you didn't see Prince Harry.
Oh, no, it was him, because I have to say I followed him to the house to see if the car went in.
Ooh. Look at that. We don't have any photos, obviously, of the Prince's new do, but what we do have is a look-alike. You see there, rocking that pone. So first I want to get to, so he is a Duke, not the former Duke.
He's still a Duke.
Okay, and do you believe this story? Would he be rocking a pone?
I mean, I'd be surprised. Maybe a little bit of a man bun, but I can't see it. Prince Harry, I mean, if he's done it, then fair play, but I don't know.
Rob Lowe just spilled the tea. He probably does have a ponytail. He's trying to fly under the radar right now, and maybe he walks out the house. People may not notice him looking like that.
I really hope it doesn't look like that, because if that's how it looks, it's not a good look, and I think Harry's an all right looking lad.
Well, that Malibu-ish type of area. I know Montecito, sometimes they rock that look.
Get the surfboard. And Jeff would look like with ponytail. I mean, we don't have a picture of it.
I'm a little older, but I think I would, like in my younger days, I would, you know what I mean, like the rock a pone.
Like a man bun?
Like a little man bun. I could do that for a couple weeks.
But do you have friends around you to be like, hey, Jeff, that's not working for you. You should switch that up, because you guys for like a year saw me coming into work on national TV every day when I was growing my hair out. I looked atrocious.
No, he didn't.
I looked atrocious.
No, he didn't.
I liked it.
I looked horrible.
No.
I'm not even joking. I liked it.
I voted for the slightly longer hair on you, and I thought it looked lovely, actually. I thought you could pull it off very nicely.
Oh,
I like changes. I like growing my hair out, cutting it short. I like going through. I like looking back and being like, well, that was crazy. You know, I like trying different things.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
All right.
if you want to rock a pone, I'm in your support team.
It's too
buddy.
much maintenance. Too much maintenance.
I know.
Too much maintenance.
I know. All right. That's it for that. Coming up on DBL, from the Real Housewives of Orange County, Shannon Storm's Boudoir, that's her last name there. She's spilling some major tea on some of the current castmates. And with Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde dating, there's one third wheel that won't go away.
Oh.
What Up Wednesday's next.
Welcome back to DBL. It is time for some juicy, hot, sizzling celebrity gossip, which means it's What Up Wednesday. Our first stop on the What Up World map is Calabasas, California, to visit the Kardashian clan, who, as we all know, might be short one less member very soon. So far, there's been no official word from Kim or Kanye about the divorce rumors. That is, until Kim dropped this little nugget on Instagram. It may look like a harmless advertisement for her Skims line, but think again, because that's Kim posing ringless. So, here's what's up. Could this be a social media misstep and Kim is trolling us? I don't think so, because Momager Chris would never let such a blunder happen. Kim is clearly holding that hand out loud and proud for all to see, and this might be her way of telling the world that it is over, Mr. West. Our next stop is Montecito, California, and yeah, I know, we were there just last week, but of course, that's where the new celebrity couple Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles were spotted publicly, and let's be honest, it's made our brains explode. But here's here's what's up. This week, we're hearing about the other player involved in all of this. Jason Sudeikis. So sources close to the Ted Lasso actor say he's distraught over the news about Olivia and Harry. In fact, they say he's still recovering from his split with Olivia in November. So while Olivia is ready to move on, it looks like Jason might need more time before following her footsteps anytime soon. And our last stop is in New York City because Sex and the City is back. So we've all heard the news by now. The hit show about dating, sex and cosmos is returning. Woo-hoo! But here's what's up. The real news is that the longtime feud between Carrie and Samantha is still going strong. Kim Cattrall, aka Samantha, will not be on the reboot, and it's something she is apparently very happy about. After SJP made the big announcement earlier this week, eagle-eyed fans noticed that Kim liked a certain tweet, and that tweet was from a fan who applauded Kim for doing what is best for her and putting herself first. Now, this catfight has been years in the making after Kim accused Sarah of being not the nicest person to work with. But here's to hoping these ladies will figure it out. Because is there even a Sex and the City without Samantha? I don't know, I guess we're all about to find out. That's it for this week's What Up Wednesday. Daily Blast Live will be right back after this.
Welcome back to DBL. The Real Housewives of Orange County wraps up its season tonight on Bravo. But earlier, Erica caught up with housewife Shannon Storm's Bador to dish all the drama. That's today's Chatting with the Stars.
Shannon Storm's Bador is coming in hot to DBL. How are you, Shannon?
I'm great. How are you?
I am wonderful. So I told you I am a huge Bravo-holic, so I am all about this. I watch every week. So, of course, at the beginning of the season, we realized that you had gone to the Un Amiga because the Tres Amigas were no longer as your former besties. Tamara Judge and the OG of the OC, Vicky Gumbelson, didn't return for this season. So how is the vibe different this time around?
Well, I mean, for me starting out, it was a little bit difficult because I really came into filming without a lot of close bonds with any of the women. I spent a lot of time with Bronwyn prior to filming, and I felt like I was close to Gina, but you know, I didn't know Elizabeth and Kelly and Emily, and I weren't getting along. So it was a little difficult.
Right now you have Bronwyn Wyndham Burke, who is going through a lot of transitions. She's decided to become sober. Congratulations to her. But she's also made a major life transition, although she's still married to her husband, Sean, but she's decided to pursue a relationship with a woman. Now, a lot of people are calling her actions disingenuous. How do you feel about it?
She's entitled to do whatever she wants to do. It's, you know, just a lot of it is, you look at the timing, you know, and sometimes it just seems like the timing is just a little too premeditated. After last season, Bronwyn told many of the cast members that her first season, like all this stuff about her wasn't true. She did it just to get on the show. She wasn't an author. That Love Shack thing was just a bunch of BS. And we're like, what?
That tea you just served was piping hot, so thank you so much for that. Now, I do want to address, obviously, we're still in a pandemic, and we saw how things rolled out for you guys in real time. We're very happy to hear that you and your family have recovered and that you're doing well. But how do you think you were vulnerable in a way that we had no information and we're seeing you guys go through it in real time? Would you have changed anything that you did at the beginning of COVID?
Oh my goodness, like if I could just replay COVID all over again, because my girls and I were blessed that the virus never even went into my lungs, because I have lung damage in each one. And so my fear that I was literally overcome by, especially at the beginning of COVID, was that it's not about that I cared about myself, it was that I wasn't gonna be around to be a mom for my kids. I mean, and that just petrified me. But I ate and drank. Like, I just wanted to escape. I didn't, you know, we're watching the news and they say we're gonna see a lot of death this week. And there were so many unknowns. I was overrun by fear. So I'm not happy about that. I'm not proud of it. So, you know, 2021 is here, and Shannon Storm's making some changes.
Well, Shannon Storm's Bador, girl, I want to wish you a happy new year. Thank you for all the laughs and the drama on the OC all these years. And DBL Nation, you have to catch the season finale of The Real Housewives of Orange County tonight on Bravo. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back.
Promotional Consideration is brought to you by
Welcome back to DBL. Steph, you have some comments?
Yes, I do. People are going wild over Harry and the man bun, or ponytail, should I say. So Daly says, Harry looks a royal mess with a ponytail. Just say no, Harry. And Faith says, never date a man with a ponytail or a man bun. It's a recipe for utter disaster, in my opinion.
Ooh, we should have Faith on the show so we can hear why.
Yeah, what about like Point Break? Doesn't she like those dudes?
Like the surfer look?
Yeah, and then you throw it up after surfing?
I like a man bun. I'm not a man ponytail.
Are you guys offended I just kept saying pone and I wouldn't say ponytail? I tried to be like hip.
I thought it was you being cool.
Yeah, I was trying to be cool.
It is the
And then I just dropped a Point Break reference and all the coolness oozed away.
It's like when you started to show off, you're like, I'm with my friends, Brendan and Stephanie. Oh yeah, Big Jeff.
I like it. See, if you had a ponytail, that'd be like with authority. People would be like, I like that dude. All right, come on. Oh, we're done. DBL's new every day. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place.